Welcome back to this channel.
This video is actually our own diary for maybe our kids, next generations, maybe
10 years
10 years from
later
now.
for us.
This is for us, and maybe it's for you guys as well, whoever is actually watching this.
10 years later.
Or more, or beyond, or when we're even like 60, even look at this back on the current situation, because we haven't actually recorded about what's been happening in Sydney during COVID-19 pandemic, coronavirus.
Life has changed so much.
Life has changed.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Oh well, not too much for me. I'm stay-at-home mom, pretty much the same about socializing. My family's in Hong Kong. I do internet, FaceTime every day anyway, so it's not much different for me.
For me, it's massive different. Because I guess our business rely on connecting other people in the real estate, or if not in any other avenue that I do. It requires a lot of meetings, and I can't really do that anymore. What else is that? It can hit like a stress level sometimes, because you are cooped up in a house due to this pandemic.
Yep.
For us, it's an apartment.
Hey, be grateful. We have
I'm grateful that we
have a
still
shelter.
We have shelter. We can still open. We still have.
Can go out, buy
family.
essential things. Yep,
We can still
we're
go
still
out.
together.
Yeah. So I'm kind of grateful for that. And it doesn't matter how bad the current situation right now. We're just documenting this for anyone out there who experiencing the next pandemic. This is
Who knows? But when the pandemic's gone, just be grateful what we have.
I really am. Like sometimes I still have to go outside. Like now is up to the stage where you can't actually go outside.
Yeah.
People get fined.
So we only can go out for essential buying, shopping.
We're getting you some of the
exercise.
lists. Well, this is the list that I've found so far anyway. So we're really what's happening in March
2020
here in Sydney, Australia, and from what I see in our neighbourhood. So the first one, petrol prices in Sydney. It was at $1.65 per litre. Now we went down to
less than $1.
Less than $1.
Yeah, we just filled up yesterday.
Due to the trade war.
The
or something
oil
like
price.
That. So oil prices just went down dramatically. So that's a good news in a sense.
Yep. Childcare is still open, with the confusion if we're supposed to send kids to school or to keep them at home.
Not just childcare, schools
in general.
system. So in our public sector here in Australia anyway.
Yes.
So a 2-meter distancing measures is on the rise. So we're up to the stage where if you're not in a family member, we have to keep.
I'll be out of the screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like that much. So that's the self-distancing. Everywhere. Social distance. Yeah. Everywhere, except with your family member.
Yes. Except you're in the same household, not family member. If you don't live
in
together,
a household. Like even family, like if you have relatives, you're not allowed to visit your relatives.
I think they said you can have 2 people going to
Maximum.
visit. Yes, I think.
I don't know. It's something like that. So
we just don't have visitors.
Well, we don't have our relatives in this country, so we do the majority of them FaceTime anyway, or
Yep. Tape on the floors at shops to help distance shoppers from each other. That is a bit awkward the first time. So what are all these crosses? But they're pretty big gap, and I don't
understand that.
No,
I don't understand it for the first day when it was open. Like, there's a lot of these crosses or circle or
line.
like lines. Like what's going on?
The footstep, the sign.
Yeah.
Like the footstep.
Yeah.
Literally the foot sticker.
Yeah.
At first it was awkward, but now get used to it. And if people not staying in there, I just get scared. Not comfortable.
Limiting the number of people that can go to the shops, and that create a little bit of a hassle for some people because they have to line outside. And in the beginning it's a bit awkward again, but now it's a new norm.
Sure. Well, I think it's hard for people. They still have to work. They only can go certain time. The first time, I think it was started last Monday. And then you finish work, you know, I was thinking go down at night time to buy some food. Went down, it's like 20 people lining up in the supermarket. I'm not going there. Yeah, it's
the next one.
Hectic. Non-essential shops and businesses mandated, closed.
So literally, if your business is not food, like food hub, petrol station, banks.
I don't know, some shops are still open, hairdressing is still open for 30 minutes, right? Still.
But mostly
spa, beauty, like nail,
online,
pedicure.
Anything that is servicing in a sense, servicing industry is closed down.
Yeah.
Like pubs, retail sector, you can't even go to the cinema, which is what I love to do.
Yeah.
And we can't even do that.
We can't dine in a restaurant, only can do takeaway.
Only do takeaways.
Or deliveries.
Yeah. Lots and lots of, I guess, hospitality sectors in a sense.
Infected badly.
Yeah.
Now I feel like going to a restaurant.
Fortunately, you can't. So, lots of large gathering of people events been cancelled. That goes for
funeral. Only 10 people can be in there.
Yeah, 10
wedding, people. Only 5 people.
Only 5 people can go in a wedding. So if you guys having a big weddings, be grateful that you can do that. People that is getting married now, maximum of 5 people.
Yeah.
So we can't even go to the beach.
Beaches are closed. Some national parks as well.
National park closed. You can't even go. Take your bicycle, go into a national park and ride in the national park.
Yeah, you can't. So we live close to Centennial Park, and it's close to. You can't go in and drive. But I think if you're going for a walk, going in with your bicycle for exercise, yes, you can. But you cannot take your car there. So apparently you cannot drive more than 10 or 20 minutes to exercise. So if you want to exercise just around your area, stay local. Within
your
suburb?
Footprint. You can't use your car print. So if you want to go run around your block, you're welcome to this. So go around. You can't even kick a ball in a park, which I wanted to do with my kids. Can't even do that. It's the show, NRL, AFL, football, any sporting events.
Large gathering.
It has been cancelled.
Olympic has been delayed.
Olympics been delayed. Olympics
next year. In Tokyo 2020. I think they delay it till next year.
So, concert, tour operators, tours full stop, festivals, entertainment events. Again, all of that's been cancelled.
Wedding mentioned. Family celebration, birthday cancelled. It's actually for birthday. A lot of people got the virus from birthday because it's close.
It's
gathering, and everyone just very close distance. That's why it has to be cancelled.
If you're young, you can't visit someone that's elderly. That's also been sort of try to minimize that.
Yeah, I think for nursing home too, they only minimize for 1 visit a day. I think.
Something like that. We don't have our parents in this country, so we didn't follow up on that.
Yeah.
Holiday gathering cancelled. That is holiday, even if it's just.
We just passed Easter.
Yeah.
And Prime Minister said, do not travel. Stay at your home.
Ban travel.
It's not
interstate.
No.
International.
Cannot cross state. Cannot fly out. We live close to airport. You can't hear any aeroplane flies.
We usually can see in our balcony lots of planes going in and out. What else is there? You can't even go, if you have a holiday house, you can't even go to this holiday house because that's not your primary residence. So,
we mentioned in this churches, mosque, place of worship are closed because large gathering.
And it was kind of interesting. I guess for the first time that I've seen, I guess in Easter, there's a lot of streaming online, a type of mass instead of people going to churches. So online, online.
Everything's streamed online.
Yeah.
Don't socialize with anyone outside your home. Yeah, we mentioned. Children's outdoor play parks are closed.
That is the biggest killer for us.
For us, yes, because our kids love to go to parks, and now they're just having this tape wrapping around. Well, the last time I saw parents, they still went in and let the kids.
But it's very rare. It's only like one person out of a lot. Like since that one time, we haven't seen anyone in children playground.
Yeah.
All of the playground that I've seen around Sydney, across Sydney anyway, they've been taped up. Not a single kid actually playing in all this area. We are to distance from each other anywhere where it's possible. Even when you're walking, like I've noticed that people started to try. You know, some people I've noticed when I'm walking one side of the street, they're willing to go across the road.
Oh, when we take a lift.
Oh yeah, taking a lift. So
just if someone's in there, or when I see it's more than 2 people, I don't go in. 2 or more.
Consciously, we've started doing
before
that.
we just squeeze in.
Yeah, so we live in an apartment we've got a lift in order for us to go to our.
And whenever we go, we got family of 4. We just don't wanna take the risk.
The scary part would be this: short of mask, personal protective equipment, glove, for the hospital and the frontline workers, and for the ambulance, all of police officer as well as the fireys. They don't have a lot of those, especially the people that works in the hospital that is treating the COVID-19.
Yeah, they need to have those protecting gear. Yeah, at most.
Around the world, a shortage of ventilation, ventilator for critical ill people. Look, I don't know what ventilator is because I never actually use it in my life. But it turned out to be that, it turned out to be it helps people to breathe. So I don't understand any of that because I never experienced it, but that is one of the crucial equipment. Companies even try to create retooling their manufacturing product to create more ventilators. So
it happens all the time. Panic buying sets in, and we have no toilet paper, no disinfecting supplies, no paper towel, no hand sanitizer. It's been a month. It's still more than a month. It's still nothing. Well, toilet paper was a bit lucky here and there. We still can see it. Hand sanitizer still no luck, or maybe it's in some small shops. But they're very expensive.
Price, unbelievable.
I seen one is 250 ml for $30.
A hand sanitizer. A hand sanitizer is something that we never thought of beforehand. Like we usually, when we wash our hand, we just wash with our soap.
We never had hand sanitizer.
Never.
Before.
Yeah. Never.
Oh, first time had hand sanitizer was the firstborn of our child.
Yeah.
First one. Second one, don't care.
But now that was like the most crucial part.
Yeah.
So toilet paper, it's been a month or 2 and it's
still very empty.
Up to the stage where they require security guard or police officer to monitor.
Or hand over the toilet rolls.
You can grab it from the shopping mall, but you have to grab one.
And there are people checking how many items you bought because they have limit how many packs you can buy, 1 or 2 pack, and they count how many items you have when you check out.
Bread, pasta, flour, chicken, meat, canned food, rice, and all the other staple food was there. At one stage, it was empty. Not a single meat, poultry product in our supermarket. That was kind of scary.
Yeah, government plea for businesses to switch manufacturers. Other businesses switch their lines to help make goggles, masks, hand sanitizer, and PPE.
So, I think the one that I've seen kind of interesting was, let's see, a manufacturer of gin, alcohol base, changed that into a hand sanitizer
because you use alcohol. It makes sense. I saw some other cloth line. They doing mask as well.
One of the big brand, I think it was Gucci or Versace, something like that. They instead of making luxury product brand
luxury mask. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
But that's what another one is the company that I kind of watch into is Tesla making ventilators from the car parts. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
So especially in the United States, New York City
being
is probably
epicenter.
The biggest death rate in the world at the current stage. So fines are established for breaking the law. At the moment in that I know of is, was it $1,000 fine if you're going out with non-essential travel.
Going out just for a drive, yes.
Going out for a drive.
Yeah.
And
not doing it just for the sake of drive.
Yeah, non-essential travel,
Yeah.
and you could get yourself a fine. If you're
sunbathing at the
going
park.
to the beach or to the park.
Yeah. Just eating at the park.
Yeah,
apparently?
eating in the park, like that was.
We're not allowed.
Not allowed. That was kind of interesting. Yesterday alone, I heard in Perth or in WA, one person is actually the first time being jailed to go as he was supposed to be quarantined.
Okay. Was he quarantined at home?
No, it's in a hotel.
Okay.
So hotel quarantine. Oh yeah, this is a bit weird. If you arrive in Australia, you must be quarantined in a hotel for 14 days, locked up. You can't even get out from your room, and there's a lot of police monitoring those hotels. So 5-star hotel, 4-star, whatever. A lot of hotels at the moment is being booked up for the quarantine.
Is it good or bad? So many people want to go for 5-star hotel, but then you can't go out anywhere.
It's
you're stuck in there. So I think you'll be traumatized about 5-star hotel.
Because you can't really get out from your room. You can't even go to the gym. You can't go outside the balcony. There's no fresh air.
No window, right? You can't.
Well,
some of them
some of them got windows. Some of them, but you don't really see
Yeah.
much. And imagine if you have kids running around, trying to run around. So. Police. I've noticed that in our street alone, there's a lot more police patrolling our street.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Making sure people applying the social distancing law. Private hospital being changed to public hospital to help the influx of COVID-19 patients.
Yeah, that was interesting, and because in Australia apparently they projected it's not enough beds to help.
In the whole world, that's not enough.
Yeah, so what happened is the government stepped in, and for people that work in a private hospital, they need to change it.
I didn't know it because last time I read, it was saying private hospital they may close.
Yeah, they may close, but then
the
government stepped in.
We need the beds. Yeah.
It's not what was it? The non-essential surgery has to be.
Cannot operate.
So I'm like, okay, we're fine. Anyway, there's a lot of changes happening quite quickly, rapidly. It was from level 1.
It was, I think, around mid-March, level 1, and the next week is level 2, and the other week is level 3.
Bang, 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 and then and then the snowball effect of that, the unemployment rate goes through the roof. Lots of businesses in a limbo. Not a lot of people going to public transport anymore, using the public transport, and some people, like myself, I usually do catch public transport. I stopped using it because I don't know who's sitting there. Who's been touching those in this area. It makes you think twice. So government throws money to businesses to try to keep the economy not into recession. They created a job seeker and a job keeper stimulus package,
and the COVID-19 supplement package as well.
This affect not just in the small sector, not just in the hospitality. This affect every sector that I know of. We thought that we were immune to it being in a property, but it turned out to be if you have a tenant and they were working in their sector and they lost their job, what do you do?
And we have daily updates on new cases and death. At the time being, it's been more than 1 million people infected, 64,000 deaths, 250,000 people recovered.
That's at the time that this is being recorded.
Mid-April now.
Yeah. Barely anyone on the road. Now, I'll give you an understanding of that. From where we are to, let's say, the Opera House, it's usually taken us about a good 45 minutes.
That long? In traffic?
In a peak hour.
Peak hour. Yeah.
In a good 45 minutes. I've done a similar travel, only took me about 15 minutes, maybe 20, including all the traffic light. That is massive. So everyone's outside wearing gloves as well as mask. It's a new norm. I didn't understand that concept beforehand.
Oh.
Why do people wearing a mask outside here? I thought because they were sick, but it turned out to be
sick and also worried that they will catch the virus as well.
And it's a new norm now. Now I've seen people like they're just sitting down. They already wear gloves. They also use hand sanitizer outside of the gloves.
Really?
Yes. And
That
I was
doesn't
like,
make sense.
okay.
No.
Essential care worker are terrified to go to work because imagine if you're working in a hospital or something. The chances of you getting infected is a lot more higher. But I must admit, I applaud to anyone out there that actually do work
The
in
frontline worker.
Yeah. And it is amazing that you're willing to do that job. So, medical field worker are afraid to go home to their families.
Yes. Yeah, because they have the uniform, maybe they haven't had shower yet, haven't changed, haven't washed themselves thoroughly. And I saw a video of dad, a nurse, and then his kid.
Emotional.
His kid trying to run to him and he just stood up because he wearing, just like you when the kids run.
Yeah, like sometimes I still have to go outside, and even that alone, when I go home, I'm a lot more cautious. First thing I gotta do, wash my hand at the very bare minimum before I even touch any of my kids.
Huggings.
Something that is something that you take it for granted beforehand. Even just going for a walk, going to a friend's house.
Talk to your friends.
Talk to your friends. Yeah, we have to go across the road. We usually can go bicycle ride, especially for our friends. For our kids' friends anyway. They can't even go for a bicycle ride. Or even if they do a bicycle ride, it has to be like very far apart. So the effect on this is snowball, right? And the reason why we recorded this is
pandemic,
so one day for anyone out there who's watching.
Well, we can see clear sky now, clear water.
The positive side is less pollution.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of human interaction. There's less carbon emission. What else is there? It's very quiet. We usually hear trucks, cars beeping non-stop. We don't hear any of that. Usually hear a lot of yelling, especially on the weekend.
Yeah.
We don't hear that. Usually, what else is there? The road is a lot more cleaner. Because I guess
I see mask and gloves. Just chucking
in that aspect, I don't understand why are you wearing a mask and then you don't have the courage of just putting it in the bin.
Yeah, correct.
But in terms of general rubbish, it's less. Yeah. Because I guess a lot of people stay at home.
Yeah. Be grateful what we have.
Something so small that we take it for granted. Going out to the beach, make the most of it.
I know. I miss the beaches.
So anyway.
Okay.
See you guys in the next video.
Bye bye.